Best bites forever.
Welcome to Best Bites Forever. In this video, I'm making this not-so-traditional pecan pie. But first, what's up to all of my BBFs? And if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe now and click on that notification bell, and let's rock it out. I'm starting off here with 4 eggs, and just a little side note here, everyone, I have made this recipe also with 5 eggs. It comes out great both ways, but the 4 eggs will give you a slightly softer texture, so I will leave that up to you. Next, I'm adding in a half of a cup of white sugar along with a half of a cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to mix those in with my hand mixer until they look something like this. Here I have a cup of light corn syrup, and I'm going to pour that in. A little tip for you here. If you spray the inside of your measuring cup with a little bit of cooking spray, that corn syrup won't stick so bad. Here I have 1/4 cup of Kahlua that is going in along with 1 tablespoon of instant coffee. That is going to give this pecan pie a super rich, deep, lovely flavor. Now, as I'm mixing those two things in, I'm going to go ahead and mix in 1/3 of a cup of melted butter, which I have let cool off. By the way, all of my other ingredients were at room temperature as well. Next, I put in 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt and now 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Don't worry, everyone, because I will put a full list of all of these ingredients down in the description. Once I have all of that mixed together, I'm ready to add in my pecans. I have 1 1/4 cups of pecans, and these are pecan pieces. If you happen to have whole pecans, go ahead and break them up a little bit because that is going to make your life so much easier when it's time to cut this pie. If you have the whole pieces, it is much more difficult to cut and it tends to crush a little bit. Now I'm ready to pour this mixture into my pie shell. This is a homemade pie shell, and I will leave you the link to how to make that, but you could also use a store-bought. Either way, make sure that you dock it. That means that you poke some little holes in it with a fork. This is going to go into the oven at 350 degrees for 50 minutes. Then I'm going to let it cool at room temperature until it's completely cool, and then it goes into the refrigerator overnight. This is what it looks like when I pulled it out of the oven. I let it cool. And here is what it looks like the next day when it came out of the refrigerator. Hey, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do it now. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all of you coming here, and I appreciate your comments as well. And I will see you in the next video. Happy cooking, everyone.
Best bites forever.com.